This is Easy English Official, and today we talk about something that everyone knows: fear. Fear is the feeling that stops many people from growing, but it does not have to stop you. In this video, we will learn why fear is not your enemy and how you can use it as your friend. You will practice English, and at the same time, you will learn a powerful life lesson. Fear is not only a problem, it is also a signal. It means you are about to grow and do something important. Every strong person you admire has felt fear, but they did not let it control them. By the end of this video, you will see fear in a new way and feel stronger inside. Chapter 1: Everyone feels fear. Fear is something we all feel, no matter who we are or where we come from. Even the strongest people sometimes feel afraid inside. The important thing is not to run away from fear, but to understand it. When we accept fear, we can begin to control it instead of letting it control us. Fear often comes when we try something new. It can make our hearts beat faster and our hands shake. These feelings are normal, and they are a sign that we are about to grow. Without fear, we would never try anything important in life. Sometimes fear feels very big, like a wall in front of us. It can stop us from moving forward if we let it. But every time we face it, we learn something new about ourselves. Fear is a teacher in disguise, showing us the way to courage. When we see fear clearly, it becomes smaller. The more we practice moving forward, the less fear can control us. Step by step, we gain confidence and strength. Fear does not disappear completely, but we can live with it. Strong people do not have no fear. They have fear, just like everyone else. What makes them different is that they take action anyway. They walk through fear, and this makes them brave. Fear is often a sign of growth. If something scares you, it is probably important for your life. Fear shows that you are about to do something meaningful. It is a proof that your dream is big enough to challenge you. When we feel fear, our minds can play tricks on us. We might think we will fail or that we are not ready. But these thoughts are normal and can be controlled. We learn to replace fear with action, one step at a time. It is okay to feel scared at the start. Feeling fear does not mean you are weak. Every time you try something new, fear will come. Courage grows when you continue to move forward despite fear. Fear can be used as fuel for motivation. Instead of stopping you, it can push you to prepare and try harder. Fear reminds you that your goals are worth the effort. Every challenge becomes an opportunity when you face it with courage. When we see others facing fear, we feel inspired. They show us that fear is natural, and bravery is a choice. Watching others can help us believe in ourselves. We learn that we are stronger than we thought. Fear is temporary, but growth lasts forever. Each time we face fear, we build a stronger mind and heart. Life becomes more exciting when we do not let fear decide for us. We find joy in trying new things and reaching for our dreams. We can practice facing fear every day. Small steps help us become braver over time. Each success builds our confidence and makes the next challenge easier. Fear becomes smaller with every action we take. At the end of the day, fear is not the enemy. It is a sign that we are living, learning, and growing. We can respect fear and still move forward. By understanding fear, we can turn it into a friend that helps us reach our dreams. Chapter 2: Fear means growth. Fear often arrives when we step outside our comfort zone. It shows up when we try something new or difficult. This is not a bad thing, it is a sign of progress. Growth begins the moment we feel fear. Think about the first time you tried to ride a bicycle. You felt nervous and worried about falling. That nervous feeling was fear. But it also meant you were learning something important. When you feel fear, it means you are about to grow. Fear is like a signal light, telling you that change is near. If you never feel fear, it means you are not challenging yourself. Without challenge, there is no growth. Fear pushes us to prepare more carefully. It makes us practice and work harder. In this way, fear is helping us, not hurting us. Fear shows us the direction of our next step. Every big dream will bring some fear. If the dream is easy, it will not scare you. But if the dream is big, fear will appear. This is proof that your dream is worth chasing. Fear and growth are like two sides of the same coin. You cannot have growth without some fear. Each time you face fear, you move closer to the person you want to become. Growth always walks hand in hand with fear. It is important to see fear as a message. The message says, you are about to change. When you listen to this message, you find courage. You begin to understand that fear is not against you, but for you. Many people think fear is a wall. But fear is actually a door. When you open the door, you find new experiences waiting for you. On the other side of fear, growth is always there. Think about learning English. At first, you may feel afraid to speak. You worry about making mistakes. But that fear is a sign that you are learning and improving. Fear teaches us patience and strength. It asks us to take one step at a time. Each step makes us braver and more confident. Growth is the reward for moving forward. When you grow, your fear often changes shape. The old fear becomes smaller, but new fears may come. This is good because it means you are still moving ahead. Each new fear brings a new chance to grow. In the end, fear is not a stop sign. It is a green light for growth. If you follow fear with action, you will become stronger. Fear is not your enemy. It is your guide toward a bigger, better life. Chapter 3: Walking Through Fear. Courage is not the same as having no fear. Courage means you feel fear but you keep moving anyway. Strong people are not free from fear. They are simply people who walk through it. When you walk through fear, you learn that it is not as strong as it looks. At first, fear feels like a giant shadow. But when you step closer, the shadow becomes smaller. Action makes fear lose its power. Walking through fear is like crossing a bridge. At the start, the bridge feels shaky and dangerous. But step by step, you realize you can cross safely. Each step builds more confidence. Many people wait until fear disappears. But fear never disappears by itself. If you wait, you will wait forever. The only way forward is to move while fear is still there. When you take action, fear changes shape. It becomes energy that pushes you forward. You begin to see fear as fuel, not as a chain. Fear starts to help you instead of stopping you. Think about speaking English for the first time. You may feel shy and nervous. But if you speak anyway, you will discover that people understand you. Walking through that fear makes your English better. Each time you face fear, you grow stronger inside. Your brain learns that you can handle hard situations. Your heart learns that you can stay calm under pressure. This growth only happens when you walk through fear. Walking through fear does not mean running fast. It can be slow, one step at a time. Even small actions count. Every step forward is a victory against fear. Sometimes fear will whisper, "Stop, you cannot do this." But you can answer, "I will try anyway." Talking back to fear is part of walking through it. Fear loses power when you refuse to listen. People who achieve great things are not fearless. They are simply willing to act while afraid. This choice makes them leaders and role models. They inspire others to walk through fear too. Walking through fear also brings freedom. You are no longer controlled by your feelings. You learn that you are stronger than your emotions. This freedom gives you courage for the next challenge. In the end, fear is not a wall that blocks you. It is a path that you must walk. Each step through fear takes you closer to your dream. Walking through fear is the true meaning of courage. Chapter 4: Fear and Dreams. Big dreams often bring big fear. When you imagine something amazing for your future, fear comes quickly. It asks, "What if you fail?" But fear appears only because the dream is important. If your dream feels safe and easy, there is no fear. Easy goals do not challenge you. They do not help you grow stronger. Only big dreams create fear, and only big dreams change your life. Fear is proof that your dream matters. It means you are reaching higher than before. It means you are stepping into new territory. Without fear, a dream may be too small. Think about people you admire. They all had dreams that scared them. Fear made the journey difficult, but they continued anyway. Their courage turned their dreams into reality. Fear and dreams are like friends walking together. The dream gives you direction, and fear gives you energy. Fear says, "This is serious." That message helps you focus and work harder. Sometimes fear feels heavy, like a chain. It whispers that you are not ready. But the truth is, fear only shows that the dream is big. Big dreams always make us nervous at the start. When you feel fear about your dream, do not run away. See it as a sign that you are on the right path. The greater the fear, the greater the growth waiting for you. Fear points you toward your future. Dreams without fear are often forgotten. They are too small to excite your heart. But dreams with fear stay alive inside you. They push you to take action and fight for them. Fear keeps you awake at night, but so do dreams. The two feelings are connected. If you want a life full of meaning, you must accept both. Fear shows you that your dream is alive. Think about learning English again. At first, you may fear making mistakes. But that fear exists because your dream is to speak with people around the world. Without that dream, you would not feel nervous at all. Every great success story starts with fear. People feel afraid, but they dream bigger than their fear. They learn to walk with fear and still chase their goals. In the end, the dream becomes stronger than the fear. So do not fear your dream, and do not fear fear itself. Both are signs that you are alive and growing. When your dream scares you, remember this truth: you are on the right path. Fear is the shadow of a beautiful dream. Chapter 5: Action Removes Fear. Fear feels big when we only think about it. Our mind makes the fear grow larger and larger. The more we wait, the scarier it becomes. But when we take action, fear begins to shrink. Action is like light, and fear is like darkness. The moment you move, the darkness gets smaller. Fear cannot live where there is action. Every step forward makes the fear weaker. Sometimes the first step is the hardest. You may feel your heart beating fast. But once you start, you realize it is not as bad as you imagined. The action itself gives you courage. Waiting makes fear stronger. Thinking too much makes fear heavier. But doing something right away breaks the chain of fear. Small actions can create big changes. Think about learning English again. If you never try to speak, the fear grows. But if you say even one simple sentence, the fear becomes smaller. Each word is a victory over fear. Action gives you proof that you can succeed. Your mind stops guessing and starts learning. You see that the fear was only in your imagination. Experience replaces worry with confidence. Every successful person uses action to fight fear. They know they cannot think their way out of fear. They must move, try, and learn. Action turns their fear into strength. Sometimes action is only one tiny step. It can be writing one word, making one call, or starting one task. Even a small step breaks fear's power. Step by step, courage grows. Fear often tells us, "You are not ready." But action answers, "I will begin anyway." This simple choice changes everything. Readiness comes after action, not before. The more actions you take, the more fearless you become. Practice makes fear smaller every time. Your brain learns that you can survive challenges. Soon, what once scared you becomes easy. Action does not remove fear forever, but it always makes it smaller. Each time you move, fear loses control. Each time you act, you take back your power. The habit of action is the habit of courage. So remember, fear fades when you take action. Do not wait for the perfect moment, because it never comes. Start now, with the step you can take today. Action is the key that unlocks freedom from fear. This is the end of our journey, but it is also the beginning of yours. Now you know that fear is not your enemy but a guide to growth. Every time you face fear, you become stronger and braver. Remember, fear is proof that your dream is big enough. Thank you for learning with Easy English Official. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe for more lessons with motivation. Watch our short video if you want a quick reminder, and come back to the full video whenever you need courage. Together, let's keep learning English and walking through fear toward a brighter future.